Okay, we have some of the directors with us. If you want to come up for a brief Q&A. You can just come right up the steps here. Okay, here you go. You can take this, and if you could just walk right around there and follow that arrow. Yes. Right. Okay. Q&A. There you go. You can just follow that arrow right there and come around. Do we have any other directors with us? Is that it?
You look
If you have,
amazing.
if you're a director, come on up.
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, we got someone else. All right. Here you go. And again, you can just come right around.
No, of course.
And there we go. One more. There he is.
One of these pop-ups.
All right. Here you go.
Congratulations.
And you can just go right that way.
It's all smeared because of the mask.
All right. And if we could just, everyone just kind of move right up here to the front. And let me ask each of the filmmakers if you can just introduce yourself and tell us which one was your film, your project. Yes.
So my name's Eric Schutzbank. Our film was Stargazing.
Stargazing.
Yeah.
All right. Right on.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm Essen Ali. Lisa Anderson, Steven over there. They were all made the film together. Director's not here. It was Legit Married.
Legit Married. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Matt Stone Rowan, and my film was the last one you saw, which is Lipstick of the Brave.
Stick up the brave.
It is about me.
Hi, my name is Pilar Adara, and my film was Go Fetch Club.
Go Fetch Club. That was my favorite. I'm sorry, second
All right.
favorite over there.
All right. So first let me ask each of you sort of the inspiration behind the film, kind of what kind of prompted you to want to create your film. We'll start with Stargazing.
Yeah, so we had worked with Kinetic Effect, which was the spoken word duo who wrote the script on a previous piece called Simple Question, Do Black Lives Matter? They came to us after that collaboration with this story that they really wanted to tell, and they had this idea for this animation. And we agreed to take it on as like a passion project. They didn't have a ton of funding. It was just something that we had such a great collaborative experience with them on the other film that we wanted to keep that going. It was something that took a couple years for us to get completed. During the process, actually, Kirk, who was one of the duo, he passed away, which inspired us to really make sure it got done. We really wanted to make sure as it was kind of like the last piece that they were going to have as a duo. So the film is dedicated in his memory. And yeah, I mean, that kind of really lit a fire under us, and we, wanted to get that story out there because it was important to them. So
Great. All right. Congratulations. Yeah, great film. Go ahead.
Great film, man.
thank you. Yours was great as well.
It's legit. It's a true story. It was a. I don't. Yeah, don't post this shit. I can get in trouble. Stephen Brown and Lisa Anderson. Stephen's holding his head down. We spoke about this for a while, for like 2 years, and finally got down to making it. And I mean, yeah, it's all their work, and like all of us together. Yeah, we just wanted a funny spin-off on immigration, I think, and I think the team worked to make it a success, just to make it funny, because it's such a bizarre concept, immigration itself. So, yeah.
It was good.
All right. Lipstick of the Brave.
Hey, so I work with, I'm the songwriter and the concept of and singer and all that stuff. The director and animator, Bill Plimpton, I just spoke with him today, could not be here. He does send his best, and but he had something happening. And so I work with a music mentor. All right, so this pandemic happened, and I didn't know what to do with my life. I had just been laid off. And then the pandemic happened. So I was like, everything sucks, kind of. And then I knew I had this music in me, and I started working with a mentor, and every week we'd meet on Zoom. And one night, I started writing these songs, and I was like, I want to record them. And one night, I had this idea, which I thought was brilliant. I was like, this is a brilliant idea. I'm going to start doing live shows, and I'm going to open up my live show with science fiction double feature by Rocky Horror, because I really like it. And I'm like, my music mentor, Barb, is going to love this idea. And I told them, and they said, no. I was like, what? This is my brilliant idea. I get one a year. And Barb said, no, because you're going to write your own. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's already been written. And Barb said, what made that person write that? And I thought about Richard O'Brien, who wrote Rocky Horror. Now it's like 50 years old now. Uses all the wrong words, but still wonderful. And I thought, Richard O'Brien loved old science fiction and horror movies and made a whole movie about it. What do I love? I love people that say fuck gender and, you know, and back in the day when you couldn't even say the word non-binary, it didn't exist. There was like old people, and I love old music, like David Bowie and Lou Reed. And then I remember Gaga when she came out, and she looked so androgynous. I was like, I love this. And the song came out, and I wrote it. And it was really special to me. And when I sent it to my producer at like 2 a.m. after I finished the demo, they wrote me back and said, motherfucker, you made me cry. So I was like, oh, I guess that's good. But you know, they're trans, non-binary, and an amazing, wonderful influence on my life. And then as far as getting the film done, I always loved Bill Plimpton's art. His animation is amazing. It's so offbeat, quirky, and wonderful, kind of like me as far as the quirkiness goes. And then, so I found his email address online, and I wrote him, and I said, do you ever work with independent artists? And he said, if I like the song. So I sent him the song, and he's like, I really like it. And we talked on the phone, and then we took 3 months going back and forth, and you know, we never met, doing storyboarding, and it was an amazing process. And out came that, and it was really nice to see up here. So I'm in some nice company.
Yeah,
Sorry it took so long. I love you.
Yeah, it's a great song. Really, really great. Excellent. Yeah.
So Go Fetch Club is based on my old job, my real life experiences, dog walking for the 1% in New York City. And it was a job I originally took. This is the proof of concept. It's a series that I am hoping to make. But I thought it was going to be like a fun job that brought me joy. And little did I know that it brought up a lot of like buried trauma. And I was like, oh, let me kind of like your inspiration with, you know, trying to find the comedy in the horrific moment of immigration, you know, like the horrific things that came up from working that job. I was like, okay, let's point out all our toxic behaviors and make it comedic. So yeah, that was the inspiration for Go Fetch Club.
All right.
Where can we
is
get
it-
that song? Where can we get that song?
I know. Thank you. Sometimes I want to like have it as my ringtone when I'm like in a room, but yeah, I guess
Thought
we
it
gotta
was
put it
New
out.
Little Kim.
Does anybody have any questions for any of the in the back there? Yes.
Hi. To the creators of the Go Fetch Club and Legit Married. Are you guys? I noticed you guys put yourselves in the movies. Are you guys actors first, and then you became filmmakers to fuel your acting career, or are you filmmakers first?
Are you actors as well?
Yeah, so I have like 10 years acting experience, but I was not getting roles that were empowering to my identity. I was getting a lot of like terrorist wife #1 because like it was like, you know, horrible things that were like supporting a white narrative. And, you know, like sad refugee that needs to be saved by the beautiful, wonderful white American. And I was like, fuck this. I'm tired of the gatekeeping. Like, I've been in this industry, like, working and grinding. Like, let me, instead of trying to pull up a seat to the old table, let me build my own table. Thank you. And like, let me bring all the actors, especially the people at the end, are actually my best friends in real life. They play my best friends in the show. But let me like bring the people I love to the table because it's 2022 and everyone deserves their stories to be heard.
And as well, are you an actor?
Yeah, I played the husband terrorist #1. I am an actor. I think that's primarily what I want to do. But then you have people like Lisa Anderson and Steven in your life that bring a structure of storytelling with you, so you're forced to become a writer with it and a creator. Same analogy. Not everyone's going to give you the door that you want, so you create your own, I think.
One more question from the audience. We can get one more question if anybody has one for anyone. All right, let me ask for Lipstick of the Brave. So you got the song, got the music video. So what's the plan with it now? Is the song released? Is it out?
The song comes out. The name of the band is Tripping Jupiter.
Tripping Jupiter, right?
Coming up with a band name is not easy. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's a cool name, you know.
You know, I'm in and out with it, but yeah. So Tripping Jupiter, because I used to like to trip, and I like to look at Jupiter, and so. But I digress. What? Go on family vacation. So. The song comes out June 16th, and the short film animation / video will come out the same day in honor of Pride Month. So yay, Pride Month.
Is that going to be on iTunes?
I'm on, I think it's like
Spotify,
Apple Music, Spotify, and all those other things. And so it'll be out. I've already got a couple of songs out. You can listen if you like. But I'm excited about this one a lot. And we're going to be at the Cherry Grove Film Festival in July.
Nice.
So I'll be upstaged by all the real drag queens who know how to put makeup on. So, yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. And for Stargazing, is the film coming out? Are you distributing it? Or is it are you still on the festival circuit?
Probably festival circuit. We've been putting it around a couple different festivals. We'll probably put it online at some point if it's not on there already.
And you do other animation. Your studio does all kinds of animation projects, right?
So we do a whole, pretty much soup to nuts production, all kinds of animation, for everything from big ad agencies to documentary films, nonprofits, short films like this, 2D, 3D. We kind of run the gamut. So
very cool. And Legit Married. Are we gonna see another episode? Is the whole going to become a series?
So it's actually, we have a whole episode written for it. This is like a concept shoot that we made initially. We have an episode that we're pitching. We're gone from the 1st of June for like 19 days, going to festivals after festival, pitching this.
Yeah.
So wish us luck.
Yeah.
Luck. All
right. We're probably end of this year. I won't be serving tables, hopefully.
All right.
That's what I'm talking about.
Do you still scream in your sleep?
And is Go Fetch Club working on episode number too at this point, or you guys serious thinking
No,
about?
funding is tight. Funding is for me. Yeah, we're just doing the festival circuit right now, hoping to get an EP or someone attached that then we can make the whole series and bring it to the next level.
Wonderful. All right. Well, congratulations. Congratulations to all the filmmakers, and thank you all for coming out and supporting the filmmakers. Thank you all so much.